Kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow.
What you should do is choose the accountants best suited to your company, in which case arrange a free consultation at barnesroath.com. We know that every client has different needs because we spend the time to get to know them. Personally, Barnes Roath, clever accountants for business. If you're a freeholder or a right to manage company director, you'll know your sector never stops. So it's good to know that when your block is looked after by ABC Estates Block Management Team, our family business will never stop looking after you. Service charge collections, we never stop. Insurance, we never stop. Proactive and reactive maintenance, we never stop. Full transparency, we never stop. Non-stop block management services from Aldermartin, Baines and Cuthbert. Call 0800 888 6688 or visit abcestates.co.uk.
Thank you.
And very much. Thanks a million.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
We'd love to personally thank each of you who made Yorkshire Building Society High Street Savings Provider of the Year in the Moneyfacts Consumer Awards 2021. With over 3,000 colleagues and 2.6 million members across the UK, it may be a bit tricky. So instead, we'll just keep doing what we do best, putting our members first. To find out more, visit ybs.co.uk or search Yorkshire Building Society today.
Thank you.
This summer, get a trusted 5-year British Gas warranty when you buy a new boiler. So if yours is making even more noise than your neighbour's yappy dog, now's a good time to do something about it. The boiler, that is, not the dog. Get a new energy-efficient boiler from British Gas. Spread the cost interest-free over 3 years and get £200 off when you book a quote by the 31st of August. Search British Gas New Boiler. Conditions apply. British Gas New Heating Limited is a credit broker and uses a panel of lenders.
Eddie Mayer on LBC.
With Sage. Invoices sorted and tracked. Business bossed.
What do you think of what Boris Johnson and colleagues had to say at that Downing Street briefing? 0345 6060 973. The central message that was reinforced was that instead of the government telling people in England what to do from next Monday, they're advising what to do. Although lots of changes will happen at once, they want us to behave...
Like, you're fed up of talking about this, you're fed up of last night, I'm married to Darren, I know that answer. Can we talk properly, please?
You know me too well, and you know too much of your son, my son, they talk, and yes. Listen, it was...
Can we do the happy stuff? You as a... No, because I don't only want to do the racing. I can't sit here. I've talked more about race, as I said to you, in the last 19 months than I have in the 19 years. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. The first thing I tweeted last night was not a picture, was we all know where this goes and it's gone there. So can I have a different conversation with you?
The thing is though, Eddie, you sum it up so well. And even in saying you don't want to talk about it, that's our life as black men. That's people listening to this, you have to feel it to know it. You have to know how you've been talking about this for longer than most people recognise. I remember, you don't mind me saying this, Eddie, I was a teenager when you were on TV, breaking barriers and setting agendas for people to get into the industry, fighting for people to have a place and a voice. And for 30 years later, we are still talking about race and racism and our place in society and having a voice and equality and why we can't combat the scourge of racism. And, some people, they hear the phrase, I'm tired and I'm exhausted. They think it's a social media thing to get likes and retweets. They actually don't know what it means. But it is exhausting. It is exhausting. It is tiring to do it again and again. And to see another generation, you're 100% right. Tucker is a boy, he's a child. And yet he's part of a new generation that's going to fight our fight all over again.
You see, up on my timeline, it came up a little over a year ago. I saw somebody who was my hero, the only game my father ever took me to, Michael Holding, talking to somebody called Mark Austin about it. And after watching that interview, where it didn't tally with the presenter at all, the man's hate, the man's pain, and the man's anguish, I said that it wasn't a conversation I was really interested in going on any other platform to any other person and talking about. Because I literally wonder if what you say isn't true, that it is real, it's how people live their lives. And that's why I am fascinated by you as somebody who earns your living as the premier sports journalist and who's now gone over into talking about anything and everything. You have left your home with your boy to share an experience that you will have for the rest of your life. Tell me about the positive aspects of taking your boy to that match.
Well, I'm very fortunate in that I broadcast.
Sir Jeremy Brown, Professor of Respiratory Infection at UCL London. Let's bring you the business news a little later than usual, but welcome nonetheless. Ben Kumar from Seven Investment Management. I will...
Where that wasn't disrupted in the way that so many people broke into the stadium. And I also want to mention they didn't have tickets, they didn't have permission to get in, but they forced their way in. And I'm pleased that my son wasn't subjected to all of that. But
Kick the flow, 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 kick the flow.